here. I'm very excited to introduce you the advanced guitar learning video lessons. So meantime, check out some of my videos. I'll see you there. Hello everyone, I want to welcome you to the first class of our advanced guitar learning. I have lots of things written down for you guys. I have written down 40 lessons. This is the first chapter, we have remaining 39 chapters. So I hope you will have a good time. I hope by learning these 40 lessons, it will help you to become a better guitar player. These lessons written are all strictly for the serious learners, and it has various topics, like for example from scale playing to solo playing, or to also different sorts of basic topics. Even though we say it's advanced guitar learning, but we are mainly going to be focusing on the topics which will be required in developing as a good guitar player or as an advanced guitar player. So some of the chapters or some of the lessons which I'll be teaching you might have already gone through, but I have written all these chapters keeping in mind that you go systematically and you go progressively. If you learn independently by yourself, then you learn one topic from here and which doesn't connect to the next topic. So whatever I'm writing here is all somehow connected, and it will help you to grow as a guitar player, as a musician, systematically without taking much time. I'm not going to talk too much of theory because we'll be giving you lots of materials. You can download them, but in the videos I'll be mostly focusing on how to play or how to execute the theory parts. I'm not going to be talking too much in future. For today's lesson, it's very basic. You might have already learned these scales, which is the most common scale called the C major scale. Most of the time we have played scales or you might have just pick up C scales anywhere. Maybe you might have learned here, or you might have learned. So the most common scale, the C major scale, but strictly based on 0 fret to the 3rd fret, 1 octave C major scale. Alright, so maybe let me use my compressor pedal. I call this shape an open shape, C major scale. In this shape, I want you to use all the possible open strings which is available in your 0 fret, while playing C major scale. Today I'm taking reference of C major scale, but you can always apply this principle on all the other scales which you will be playing. Okay, just to remind you, C major scale has no sharps and flats, that so you just have to raise C to C, C major scale. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. If you go reverse, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. Alright, so this is C major scale, which I'm going to, which I want you to learn today. You might think this is, very basic, what do you really mean by advanced guitar playing by introducing this C major scale, but there are lots of stuffs inside this which I'm going to be introducing one by one, not maybe all of them today but in future. But today I will, in this class, I will show you a few of the possibilities which you can do by using this C major scale open shape. Alright, so let's play again one more time. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So now the whole point is try to use all the possible open notes here available here. So now let me see what are the open notes you have in the 6th string we have, like overall the 6th string here. So first string is E, E, B, G, D, A, E. So all of this actually is included in a C major scale because they are all alphabetical letters A to G. So now let me play from this note C, 1, alright, D. So now since I have D open string, I am using, instead of playing this D here, Do, Re, instead of playing this, I'm using Do, Re, then Mi, of course E here, Fa, then G. So since I have E here, G here, so then next go to La, A, then T will be B, T, B open, then C. So that means we have here today B, G and D. So these are the 3 open notes available in playing a C major scale open shape. That means in 7 different notes you play, 3 is already the open notes we have here. So you play D open, G open and B open. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So alright, so by knowing that these are the 3 open notes available, you can incorporate all these open notes in your future playing. Like for example, when you're playing all this hammer on technique, let's say so if you want to play, if you want to get this kind of sound, so I'm using this G open, keeping in mind that I have already G open here, so I'm playing. So maybe you know this kind of sound. Yeah. So in this style of playing, you can try playing, or even here. What I'm trying to say is, since you have these 3 open notes here, B, G and D, so you don't have to fret them. If you want to play B, C, D, so I'm free here, B I'm free here, so C and D. So that means actually you are not using one finger. In case if there was no open, then you have to use here B, C, D, so I'm using three fingers, as in 1, 2, 3. But since it's an open string, then you don't have to even fret them. So you just have to play open, and which makes things much simpler. It's just a right hand you have to pick. Of course, I'm going to introduce you the other remaining 3 string, which is the 1st, 5th and the 6th, using the open E, A and E, but not in this class, maybe in the next class. Anyway, so there are still lots of other advantages which I can keep explaining to you live, but I'm not going to mention all of them, but maybe few of them. For example, you must have heard or you must have seen people using this kind of technique, or let's say if I put on using open string, you can do all this stuff, or in case you can even do the tapping. I mean, this is an example I'm just showing it to you. So you can use all these open notes to incorporate your solo playing, and during solo playing, or you can develop certain technique, this kind of technique. So there could be many other possibilities, but I'm going to limit myself for today here. So what I'm trying to say is, using this by knowing this open C major scale shape, you will be able to do lots of things which which you might not be able to produce that kind of sound without using the open string. So try to learn them well, though it sounds very simple to you, though it might sound very simple, but when you start using it could be a little tricky to play, because if you want to play this kind of solo in a certain chord progression going on, then you might have to think you can't play all the open notes suddenly everywhere, so certainly everywhere. So there are limited, I mean, you should be knowing what open notes you can use on particular chords. So we will get into that after some time. Maybe we can jam a little bit, on certain chord progression, and maybe try to play using this open string technique. For now, I want to get back into basic exercises using this open shape. There are lots of styles which we could keep talking about, but I want to be precise and give a few exercises for you so that you can start practicing. And by doing all the exercise, it will help you to get familiar with all the open notes available on the first fret here, on the 0 fret. I mean, there is something called note phrasing, which it's a very standard or a very common style of practicing, even for vocal, even piano or any other style of playing. It's a very standard practice. So there are few exercises, let's say 5 to 6 exercises, which I will give you. First is the 2-note phrasing. 2-note phrasing in C major scale, we have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So in 2-note phrasing, I want you to play C, D. The next phrasing will be D, E. So you are moving up, step by step. So C, D. Next will be D, E, E, F, F, G, G, A, B, B, C. So right now I'm just playing, randomly, but I want you to play, with a tempo, with a metronome. So if you don't group 2 notes as such, like don't play this way, because I think that will develop a wrong habit. So instead of that, try to play with a metronome. In case if you have a metronome, play in a tempo. Suppose you're playing quarter note, D, E, E, F, F, G, G, A, B, B, C. Let's go back. C, B, B, A, G, G, F, F, E, E, D, D, C. All right. This is the 2-note phrasing. So anything you play ascending. Sorry. Always learn to play opposite. Learn to play descending. If you are ascending, then play them descending. So this principle is applied for all kinds of exercise which I'll be giving you till the lesson 40. So whatever you play ascending, try to play descending. Sometime it might not be very practical, but most of the time, I think you should be able to play. Alright, so don't forget to use the open notes, because many a time you can use this B also, but try to use this B. So strictly 0 fret to 3rd fret. Alright, let's get into 3-note phrasing. 3-note phrasing is a combination of 3 notes moving up in a sequence. So C, D, E, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 3, 4, D, E, F. So C, D, E. This is the first phrase. Second phrase will be D, E, F, right? And then the third phrase will be E, F, G. Lightwise, you keep moving up. So let me try playing for you slowly. C, D, E. Right, this is the first phrase. Slowly. C, D, E, D, E, F, E, F, G, F, G, A, G, A, B, A, B, C. Let's move back. C, B, A, B, A, G, A, G, F, G, F, E, F, E, D, E, D, C. By naming them and playing, that could be a little difficult for you in a start. So it's not necessary that you have to count it or you have to say it aloud. But instead you can say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can keep counting 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think that should be better. You don't have to really concentrate trying to count them correct. By then, I think you will keep making mistakes, because you're trying to concentrate in spelling it out correctly. So instead of saying C, D, E, 1, 2, 3 is better, Or if you want to try slightly harder, then you can name the degree wise. So for example, instead of saying C D E, you say 1 2 3, and then the second phrase will be D E F, so which is 2 3 4. So 1 2 3 2 3 4 3 4 5. You can use that kind of counting also. Alright, so this is the third phrase. Let me get into 4-note phrasing. 4-note phrasing will be C D E F, which is 1 2 3 4, then 2 3 4 5. Okay, so we play till the next octave. So C D E F D E F G E F G A F G A B G A B C. Move back. C B A G B A G F A G F E G F E D F E D C. Alright, so this is 4-note phrasing. Let me play up tempo. 1 2 3 4. Alright, so this is the 4-note phrasing. Play slowly and then you can move up later on. You can increase your tempo later on. Alright, so let's get into 5-note phrasing. So 5-note phrasing will be 1 2 3 4 5 C D E F G and D E F G A. That's how you move on. So let me just play for you. C D E F G 1 2 3 4 5, right? 1 2 3 4 5. Same thing. 2 3 4 5 6, right? So 3 4 5 6 7 4 5 6 7 8. So actually if I have to count just 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. So I'm playing 5 note each. So if I play up tempo, okay, so this is 5-note phrasing. Let's try 6-note phrasing, which is not very necessary, but you can keep practicing all of this, even 7-note phrasing if you wanted to. For now, we will just keep till 6-note phrasing. Let's play 6-note phrasing, which will be C D E F G A. So you have to play C to A, then D to B, and then E to C. So C D E F G A. So it's a long phrase actually. 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? Second phrase will be D E F G A B from E. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So with 3 phrasing, you have completed actually 1 octave. Let me play again. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Let's go back. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so that's 6-note phrasing. Up tempo. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Keep playing, so that you develop a finger memory, or you become familiar with it. Okay, so these are all phrases which I want to introduce. Before I wind up, there is one more phrase. Maybe you can try including them, which I call a note skipping technique. So you play 1 3. Instead of playing 1 2 or 1 2 3, instead of playing a note in a sequence, you play by skipping 1 note. Suppose you play 1, don't play 2, and play 3. So if you play 1, do, si, then don't play re, don't play d, then go to the third note, which is E. So 1 3, this way. So 1 3. Now next will be 2 4. 1 3 2 4. Then will be 3 5. Next will be 4 6. Like that. then next will be 5 7, 5 7, then 6 8. So likewise you go back 8 6 7 5, then 6 4 5 3 4 2 3 1. It's a little difficult to spell them when you play back. You don't have to really spell them also, you can just play them correctly. Right, if you just don't count and listen to it, it will sound this way. I'll play an 8 note. 1 2 3 4. You're just keeping one note and then playing the next one. So keep in mind. And let's recap whatever we have played. We have played, of course, the master shape, which I call the C major open shape. Many of the artists, many guitar players neglect this open shape because many of the young players also think that solo playing is only playing in the higher frets, in the higher octave. You can play exactly what you play here. So if you learn here, I mean, you have already in fact learned here also, So it's more or less the same thing. But many of the young players think guitar playing or solo playing is playing in the higher octaves or the higher frets. But it is not necessarily like that. And many guitar players neglect playing all the using open strings or playing the basic open shape. So when I say basic, it doesn't mean that you can't use them in the advanced guitar playing. You'll have lots of advantages by knowing these open shapes or open strings available in your scale playing. By knowing this, you can do lots of technical stuff also in every genres, whether starting from country music to classical to playing rock or jazz, any style you name them, you will be able to use all these open strings technique in all kinds of genres. I have played a 4-chord progression. Let's see if we can play along this phrasing and then see how it sounds. So it might not sound like a well written music, but then this is just an exercise, so I'm just trying to play them just to get the sound familiar to your ear. So when you play them through and through, starting from the first note till the next octave, it sounds different. So just see how it sounds. Let me play for you. The chords are C, G7, A minor and F, the basic 1, 5, dominant 7, and then 6th, 4. I'm just trying to play whatever we have learned over these chords. Let's see how it sounds. 1 2 3 4. Alright, let me play a 2-note phrasing. That was I was just playing the scale up and down, ascending and descending. Right, so let me try playing the 2-note phrasing, and I will move on to 3rd note phrasing, 4-note, 5th note, 5-note phrasing, and 6-note phrasing, and maybe I'll play note skipping technique also. So let me play for you the first exercise, which is the 2-note phrasing. 1 2. Let me increase the volume. 1 2 3 4. that was 2-note phrasing. Let me play up tempo. Alright, so I have played the 2-note phrasing, and maybe I mixed up with 3-note phrasing and few of the other playing styles, but mainly focus on the 2-note phrasing. So let me try playing 3-note phrasing in different notes. Like maybe I'll play in a quarter note, half note, or maybe I play in triplet. So let me play the 3-note phrasing: 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Alright, so that is combination of 2-note phrasing, 3-note phrasing. So I won't mix with anything right now. I'll just play short and play only 4-note phrasing, one slow tempo, one up tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up tempo. So that was a 4-note phrasing. Let's get into 5-note phrasing. 5-note phrasing is little odd because it is not in 4/4, because I play the rhythm in time signature 4/4. So it's just for your knowledge, for an idea. So I'm just playing of 5-note phrasing against 4/4 time signature. Let's see how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me play up tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so that was 5-note phrasing, and then a bit of improvisation of it. Let's get into 6-note phrasing and see how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Right, so that was a 6-note phrasing. Let me play up tempo. 2, 3. Alright, so that was a 6-note phrasing. So you keep jamming, keep practicing this way. Maybe you don't play fast, you play slowly and listen them carefully so that your ear also being trained. So by the time you play 6-note phrasing or 2-note phrasing, 3-note phrasing, your ears automatically tells you, okay, this is what I know. So in future when you jam with your friends or in a band, then you will be able to just apply these kind of principles to your playing. So let me just jam on top of it one more time, maybe using all of them. I will just randomly use 2-note phrasing, 3-note phrasing, or note skipping technique, or 6-note phrasing whenever I wanted to. So let's see how it sounds. 1, 2 and 3 and go. Let me show you an importance of knowing the open strings. So using hammer-on technique, you can use. All these kind of styles you can incorporate in your playing, or there are lots of other styles. By using hammer-on or a tapping technique, you can do all this, all this kind of stuff. By using a tapping, you can incorporate your open string. So let me just jam with it and play, show a few of them, see how it let's see how it comes. Alright, so you can keep jamming, but it will never end. So for jamming, let's keep it aside. So these are the basics which we have done today. So I hope it helps you in some way to develop as a guitar player by knowing the open strings. So the principles are applied in all the other scales. So in future classes, we'll be learning all these stuffs also more in details. We have lots to go. This is just a start. This is the beginning of the journey to 40 classes. This is the first class, so we got lots in the days to come, and I hope by following this course you will be able to become a better guitar player Don't forget to download the stuff which we will be providing you. You'll be getting lots of materials. So it might not show you on the screen, but we will provide you a link so that you can download them. Your feedbacks are always welcome. You can check our email address, and then you can write to us, and we will try to respond to you. So I want you to learn both practical and theory. Don't neglect the theory part. So whatever materials we give you, go through them properly. They will become much easier. Instead of just watching and playing, it will be much easier if you check the graphics and play. Thank you very much for your time. So I hope you guys learned something from this session. Looking forward to have a great journey with you guys in the coming 39 lessons. Till then, you guys practice hard. I will see you all on lesson 2.